Hello everybody! Guess what? I have just finalized a new track! Way! And right now I'm making a call for remixes. So I'm planning to put together a remix compilation of this new track, and I'm probably gonna make some remixes myself. But also I'm looking for any collaborations. So if you wanna make a remix of this track, you can find a link to the remix sample kit in the description of this video. So just download the sample kit and do your remix. And then you can just post a comment where I can find the remix. And all remixes that are of sufficient quality will be released in my remix collection. And they will be released on like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, you know the regular places where you release music nowadays. But now I will also show you the new track and also go through the different components and how I thought when I did the original track. And the track is made in a platform called Reason that I use. It's a software from Propellerhead, and I've also used some hardware. I've used some sounds from the Volca FM, and I've also used actually some sounds from the Casio Tone Bank. Okay, so let's listen to the track. And play. Okay, so first you had this intro, which is basically a piano sound and this metal guitar sound from the Casio Tone Bank. And I wanted like the start of the track to be like this classic 90s track, which would build up then to a crazy drop. Classic piano, a really cool piano. It really build up. Everybody watch out now! Watch out, watch out. So this is then the crazy drop. Then we add some drums. Watch out, watch out. So this is like the drop. It's gonna be the crazy drop. Not that crazy, but it's pretty cool. And then we come back then to the main theme here. And here I also wanted this like old school drum sound and all this like old school sound in 90s vibes, like with pianos and this Casio sounds that I mixed in as well. And then back to the singing part, but with drums this time. Building up the tension. Then the breakdown. Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat, watch out for this drop that's gonna move your feet. Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat, it's gonna hit you. And we add also now synth playing also the melody. Watch out for this crazy beat, watch out for this drop that's gonna move your feet. Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat, it's gonna hit you now. Everybody watch out now. And the drop again. Watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out. And that's the track. Okay, so now let's look a bit at the components that we have. So first you have like this 90s piano sound, and here I've used the Reason software and a component called Radical Piano, and I used a patch called American Pop Piano, which I think sounds nice. So it sounds kind of like this. I just play this on the piano, and then for the refrain, some more of piano sound. So that's about the piano. Then I added also some string sounds, which are actually from the Casio tone bank. They sound like this. Just to add a bit of atmosphere. And then I think what really made a difference was when I added this metal guitar patch, which is also played on the Casio tone bank. So this one I actually used for synth sounds and also for then the metal guitar, which I'm going to play now, which I think really gave a special touch to the track. So this is the patch metal guitar, which I added. And I think this one is actually really important for the track. It kind of gives it the special touch which is required for a track, I think. And then on to the vocals. And here I've added vocals in different layers. So I've recorded every vocal 3 times. And then I've panned one to the right, one to the left, one in the middle. And the one in the middle I actually then moved 1 octave up. So I'm definitely admitting to using technology to enhance the vocals. I'm not hiding that in any way. So I'm using this module in Reason that is called Neptune, which is kind of auto-tuner. But I can also pitch the sound and I can make it do a lot of things. So I'm not hiding that I'm using that in any way. You can hear that on the singing. And it sounds like this.
Life is short.
A bit of reverb, of course.
What you do,
and some delay.
You will know what to do when you listen to your heart.
And then the refrain.
Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat. Watch out for this drop that's gonna move your feet. Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat. It is gonna hit you, it's gonna hit you, gonna hit you.
And then the last time you have the refrain, it kind of ends in this way. It is gonna hit you now. And then there's this dark voice that goes, everybody watch out now. And that is just me saying that. And then I've changed the pitch a bit so it's a bit darker.
Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat. Watch out for this drop that's gonna move your feet. Watch out for this rhythm, watch out for this crazy beat. It is gonna hit you now.
Everybody watch out now.
And then we have the drop. And here actually I'm using just a kick drum, a heavy kick drum from Reason. I think it's some kind of 909 that's equalized a bit. And then the bass is actually from the Volca FM. So I used the Volca FM to get a really deep sounding FM bass. It sounds good. And the synth is a patch called Flying High, and it's made on the Europa synth in Reason. And when you combine that all together, you get the drop. And actually in the second time I do the drop, I add a sound I call duh, which is actually, I've sampled this word duh, and then I play the riff using that sound, and it sounds like this. And it actually sounds pretty cool when I have that together with the synth riff and the drums.
Watch out.
And then in the bridge between the 2 drops, I have the same components as in the intro, but I'm also adding a TR-707 inspired kick drum. So I have some more rhythms during the bridge. And then I also add another DX sounding bass from the Volca FM, which gives it a bit more spice. So it sounds like this. Very 80s, cool. And then I just fade in the melodic parts that were the same as the intro, like the metal guitar, the vocals, the strings and everything, and the piano of course. Which then leads to the second drop. And that's the track. So if you think it's a nice track, or if you think you can make it even better, just download the remix kit, do your remix, send me a link so I can listen to it. And hopefully it will be your remix that I release on the remix compilation. Finally, I should also said, of course, you can find the track. It's called Watch Out. It's by Adam Vox. You can find it on YouTube Music. So listen to it on YouTube Music. And that's it for this time. I will see you next time. Bye bye.